It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins. Here on the Rams sideline, head coach Sean McVay. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
There he goes, right sideline. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And their quarterback ready to take over once again. They already hold an early advantage here on the road, so looking for another touchdown to take full control of this game. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. That one complete to Whittington. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They'll work against the blitz. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
36 yards. And a Rams first down.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Cutting at the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
A deep Dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams take a 20-zip lead.
That is what I call empty in the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade, but he's creative. He just made him pay.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it downfield, near the edge. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Mike McDaniel jawing at the officials, and while he does so, he's going to throw the challenge flag too.
Previous play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Cut near the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut for big yards on the right side. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. the play fake. He'll throw. Throw reeled in by Whittington. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do and to build up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He spins right by him. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Rams first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Working now from the gun. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And they take this in for the score. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Trying to throw this from the gun. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And this passes across midfield and into enemy territory. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll go play action. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still on his feet.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They're going to pass it here. That one's complete right side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Throwing now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Buying some time right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Flush out now to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.